Bats here. Hope you're doing well. Got a quick comparison for you, so stick around. This is going to be a great comparison between a Sitka Gear Jetstream jacket and a Dive Bomb Industries EXO jacket. These are both soft shell jackets. You do not want to miss this comparison. This can help save you some big money. All right, so what I have here in my hands, I have the Sitka Jetstream jacket, and then I have the Dive Bomb Industries EXO jacket. Both soft shell jackets, both extremely well built, quality, windproof. It's going to shed that wind. Both have DWR technology. It's going to repel that water. Both have a grid fleece on the inside, but there are some subtle differences that I think that's going to help you determine which jacket that you want to get. This jacket is a great jacket. So is this one. So which one is best for you? So let's dive into them. Let's look at these jackets and see what differentiates them from one another. All right, so we're going to start with the Jetstream jacket. This is a very versatile jacket. It's windproof. It has DWR technology. This is a great jacket. There's not a whole lot of negatives about this jacket. It does come in at $350 some, so it's an expensive soft shell jacket. I did wear this in the deer stand this past year, and it was extremely windy, and it's not very warm. You have to layer under it extremely well for this jacket to really work. It does have the grid fleece in here, which is great. I mean, I like that. It's got the Gore WINDSTOPPER. You know, there's some really nice features about this jacket with the hood. It's got the draw cord here, so it will form fit to your head, which is great. So when you're got the hood on and you're moving your head around, you're not really impacting your vision, which is a huge feature. It does have an inside chest pocket in here. It's not very deep, but you can still get maybe a wallet or some keys or something like that in that pocket. You know, it's got two pockets here on the sides. This particular edition only has one breast chest pocket here, which I'm very disappointed in, because this Dive Bomb jacket, it's got two. The older edition of the Jetstream has two. The newer edition of the Jetstream has two. So I don't know why they went away from that. But overall, this is a pretty decent jacket. I'll throw it on. So just for size reference, I'm 5'11", 205. This is an extra large. I like the fit of this jacket. It's a very tight jacket. You can layer under it. The negative about the Jetstream jacket, and what I've noticed with a lot of Sitka gear, the zippers. On the main part of the jacket, it actually has a zipper, which is great. It has the actual metal clasp where you can pull it and zip it. But on every other part of the jacket, it basically has a piece of twine, a piece of string, and that's what you're using to zip these pockets. I have some other Sitka gear that has the same feature, where it's just a piece of string that's allowing you to zip the jacket up and down. That string falls off, and then it's extremely hard to zip your jacket. So the same with the pockets here on the side as well. They have the same feature of zipping that inside pocket that we were looking at. Same type of feature. This jacket does have zip pips here as well, and it's the same feature. It's just a piece of twine. You know, the zip pips are nice, but it's hard to honestly unzip them without putting a little pressure. It's a great feature to where you can let some heat out, but again, it would be nice to have an actual zipper. There's no Velcro cuff here. This is just a straight cuff. So, you know, again, it fits really good. It does have the draw cord down here at the waist, where you can tighten that around your waist to keep, you know, the heat in, keep the wind out from going up. I do, again, like the aspect of the hood. It fits extremely well. Like, so when I move my head, it's the hood is not impacting any vision. You know, fully windproof. It's a great jacket. It's a great soft shell. But again, $350. That's expensive. If you're on a budget, this might not be the jacket for you. Let's take a quick look at the Dive Bomb jacket. All right, so the Dive Bomb jacket, same grid fleece here on the inside, has a hood. There is no drawstring here on the hood, so that is one area where I think they can improve this jacket. The zippers actually have a metal zipper here to where you can grab it, plus a string. It does have two breast pockets here. It has no inside pocket on the inside. So let's throw this one off and let you see the difference. All right, so I got this one on. You know, again, the hood, it's a little bigger. So, I mean, again, when you move your head, your vision's not really impacted, but it would be nice for it to be a little more form-fitting. You do have the two upper breast pockets here, which is really nice. They're deep. You can get a phone in there. You can get your keys in there, your wallet. It does not have the interior pocket. It has two pockets here on the side. And all the zippers are YKK zippers, and they are actual zippers. It's not just a piece of string. All right. So this jacket does have Velcro cuffs here. And the unboxing video I did on this, that is one thing I'm like, I don't know if that's really gonna hold up. I do like the idea of it, because you can get those cuffs really tight and it's not gonna let heat escape or let wind go up your arm. It does also have the elastic around the waist, so you can get it, you know, extremely tight. Again, I got an extra large in this. I will say, compared to this edition of the Jetstream, this is a lot louder than this one. This one honestly feels more durable, like it's going to actually repel the water. Now, you know, to each his own. Obviously, I deer hunt, but I'm mostly a waterfowl turkey hunter. That's my go-to species. Like, I'm going to turkey hunt, I'm going to duck hunt. This is a great duck jacket. This, you know, if you're in a deer stand and it's not extremely cold, this might get the edge, just because it's quieter. I have heard reviews on the older edition of the Jetstream that it's more loud like this, and the newer edition is more similar to this type of material, where it's good, you're going to hear that fabric move. So which one is for you? Now, in the unboxing, I told you this jacket was on sale at Dive Bomb for $89. $89. All right, so just some things. This does not have pit zips, which honestly, I've never used them on this or the Delta wading jacket that I have. Like, I don't have time to sit there and unzip and zip back up when we're putting out decoys, or I'm just going to take the jacket off. Like, now I get it. If you are on some, you know, big game hunt out west and you got a Jetstream on and you are hiking in the mountains, yes, that is probably going to be a huge feature for you. But for us in the South, having pit zips, I mean, it's a cool feature, but that's just one more zipper that's going to mess up. And if you hunt like where we hunt, there's a lot of mud, lots of, you know, timber, flooded timber. Like, that's just one extra thing that's going to get muck and mire in. So I'm going to give, price-wise, you know, even before this was on sale, this was extremely, almost $100 cheaper than the Jetstream. So I'm going to give, price-wise, to the Dive Bomb EXO jacket for a soft shell. That's a huge plus, especially if you are on a budget. Quality-wise, I'm going to give it to Dive Bomb again, because the zippers, like, I'm sick and tired of spending money, that good money, on an expensive jacket, and the zippers just suck. Like, these zippers do not suck. Like, I don't know why Sitka doesn't use good zippers. Like, it makes no sense to me. You're paying a huge amount of money for that jacket, and the zippers are literally the worst part of the jacket. Like get it together. The one plus that I'm going to give to Sitka on the Jetstream jacket is the hood. The form-fitting hood on this jacket, I think, is really great. It's almost got kind of like this little hat bib in there, where it's going to form over your forehead to where it's going to help repel water, especially if you're wearing a hat. I think one of the reasons that this jacket was on sale, I have a feeling that Dive Bomb is going to do an update on this jacket, and we're going to see a lot more features on this jacket, probably a better style hood, maybe an internal pocket, which would be awesome. But overall, I'm going to go hands down, the Dive Bomb jacket is going to beat the Sitka Jetstream jacket. So here's what I want you to do. If you agree, give us a thumbs up and leave that comment that you agree that this jacket, for what it is better than the Sitka Jetstream jacket. If you totally disagree, that's totally fine, because obviously I got both, so it's not going to hurt my feelings. So put a comment below. Tell me which jacket you think is better. Tell me if you have a Jetstream jacket. Tell me if you've had issues with the zippers on your Sitka products. I have a Jetstream vest, and I can't even zip one of the side pockets anymore because the string is gone. I might have to figure out like a little like key ring type thing to put on there to be able to zip that up. Like, you know, in my opinion, that is unacceptable when you are spending that kind of money on a product. So I hope this has helped. If you are in the market, they still have some of these on their website at divebombindustries.com. They still have this jacket for $89 plus tax and shipping and handling. So, I mean, you're getting out from under this jacket under $100. Like, that's a no-brainer to me. They also have a version without a hood, which, I mean, if you don't need a hood, that's great. You know, this is a great jacket. I'm super excited about this. I said in my last video that my oldest son is probably going to take this one. He already saw it, so he has already kind of claimed this one. His birthday's coming up, so he's getting it. That's why I've left this tag on here, so it's brand new for him when he opens it up for his birthday. So I hope this has helped you. If you are in the market for a soft shell jacket, you know, these are two great options. I'm going to give the edge to Dive Bomb because, one, the price is more my price point. It's durable. It's got better zippers, and it actually functions the exact same. So have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video.